In earlier videos, we built a site from scratch using one of Divi's starter sites, and then we migrated that site from Divi 4 to Divi 5. In this video, we're going to look at one of the new features in Divi 5, design variables. So let's start out by going to Divi Theme Builder. We're going to edit the global header. And there you can see our menu module, including the logo. So we're going to go ahead and change the settings there. You'll see it already has the logo showing here, and this was using the logo upload that's been in Divi for several versions now. We're going to choose instead to insert dynamic content, and we're going to manage global images. So this goes into our variable manager. It loads up the global variables. We're going to add a global image. We'll call this main Divi 5 logo. We'll select upload, and I know that's the one I want. So we'll select that image. We'll save that variable, apply the changes, and let's go ahead and collapse that. And now if we come over here, we're going to insert dynamic content. We're going to select main Divi 5 logo. You'll see it shows the name here of the file, and we've made that change. So we'll go ahead and save our header. Let's look at our live site, refresh. We're not going to see any change because I selected the exact same file that was selected before. But now, if we edit that global design variable, everywhere that file appears and has been inserted as a design variable will change. Next, we're going to look at color variables. And in many ways, these replace global colors from Divi 4. So let's go back to the back end. We're going to edit our header. We'll come into our pages, and we're going to edit our home page. We're going to edit it with the Divi Builder. So you're going to see all the elements here, and what we want to change is this background color is now kind of a tan or sandy color. We're going to change it to a light purple. So we'll go ahead and edit our selection settings. We'll go into background. There you see the background color as it is now. We're going to insert dynamic content, and what we want to do is change the color from what it is now to a new color. So right now, it's this color. I'm going to select that. And now we're going to come in here and we're going to change that color. And the new color is going to be F4 EC FD. And we're going to name it Very Light Purple. And if you noticed, the background on our page changed automatically. So we're going to apply those changes. We'll close out of that. Let's go ahead and save our page. Now we'll go to the site and refresh. You'll see we have that light purple color. And if I go to other pages, such as About, the color has changed there as well. Next, we're going to work with two different design variables, and we're going to do it on the contact page. So let's look at the live page first. We're going to change the email address and the link to the email, and then the live chat, we're going to put in the phone number and a link to WhatsApp. So let's go to the back end. We're going to exit the page we were editing, the home page. and we're going to go to the contact page and edit that. So now we see the two things we talked about. Let's start with the email. We'll go to the module settings, and you're going to see it's got the actual email address here with a link. So what we're going to do is make a few changes to this. So let's go to our Insert Dynamic Content, and we're going to manage global strings. So the first is for the text, we're going to add a global string, which will be our phone number. We'll call it mobile phone. And we'll put in a number. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and put in an email address, since we're working on email. We're going to save those variables and apply changes. Now we haven't used them yet. So the next thing we want to do in our variable manager is we want to bring in some links. So the first link is going to be what we're going to call WhatsApp. And we know the format for a WhatsApp link is wa.me/ and then the phone number. And the next one is going to be email. And that's going to be mail to. So we've got all those in there. Now it's a matter of using them. So in here, we're going to insert dynamic content. We want to put in the email string. So that's going to be the body of our text. And then the link, we're going to insert the email link. And you can see it there. Now, we may want to change the formatting because if you noticed, it had an H6 tag around the text to begin with. And now in the body, it just has the email link. So we could go to our design tab and format it. I'm not going to do that right now. So our next step is to go in and edit this one. So the button text, we're going to change insert dynamic content, and we're going to put mobile phone, and then for link, insert dynamic content, WhatsApp. And so now this button, if it's clicked on, will start a WhatsApp conversation. Let's save the page. And now refresh. You'll see the changes here. And as I hover over the button, you'll notice it has the WhatsApp link that we put in. So, using design variables, you can cover things that are going to be used in multiple places on your site, and then if it ever needs to change that global variable, and everything changes. It's a great new feature, new with Divi 5.